कहाँ से आए, अपने आप को जानो। राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। ओम की इस मधुर ध्वनि से किया परिवर्तन। प्रेम शांति सिखा के बदला सभी का जीवन। आदिदेव प्रजापिता श्री बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। सोहनी सूरत मोहनी मूरत, ज्ञान के मोती। भव्य मुख पर चंद्रमासी, चमकती ज्योति। दिव्य दर्शन दिव्य वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम विश्व में थी पाप की जब घटा छाई, तब विभूति आप जैसी धरती पे आई। एक तार में बंध के सारे बोलते ध्वनियों, से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम
Om Shanti. Good morning. Today's sweet elevated versions of Sadhguru Baba, where Baba says that this is the wonderful university. Why does Baba say this is the wonderful university? So Baba just explains the contrast between that worldly university and this wonderful university. The first and the foremost thing is where Baba just reforms the spoilt ones. Another aspect which is said by Baba is, so in all the universities of the world where human beings become the teachers and they teach to the students, whereas here the Almighty God Himself adopts the forms of the Father, Teacher and Sadguru and teaches us. So you can also call this university as a college or a school. Because those we all study according to our potential. So for some of us it is a school, for some of us it is a college, and for some of us it is a university. So in the world, a university can't be called a school. So in this wonderful university, Baba just explains the secrets of the beginning, middle and end of the world cycle, whereas those things are not explained in the universities. Because Baba is the creator, that's why he explains the knowledge of the creation. So Baba says the most fundamental thing that we have to consider ourselves as souls, because then only we will be able to imbibe the knowledge. We always have to be in that soul conscious stage and then study, whereas people of the world, they are body conscious and they study everything. So Baba just in the same way, he just gradually explains the contrast between the universities of the world and Baba's university. And because of these reasons, this university becomes the most wonderful one. Let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. Today's date is 30th April. The essence: sweet children, this is your wonderful university in which the Father, the one who rectifies that which has gone wrong, that is the innocent Lord, comes as the teacher to teach us. Question: what aim do you children give everyone at the time of settlement? Answer: O souls, now become pure. Baba gives this aim. O souls, now become pure. No one can return home without becoming pure. In order for them to become free from the disease that everyone has experienced for half a cycle, you make them sit in a furnace for 7 days. Only when they remain distant from the impure company. We have to sit in the furnace for 7 days and we have to remain very distant from the impure company and don't remember anyone else. Can their intellects imbibe this knowledge? If we just remember the outside world, or if we are just remembering the bodily beings, then we will not be able to imbibe this knowledge. That's why Baba says you should enable that. You should enable the soul to sit in a furnace for 7 days. You should remain distant from the impure company. Then you shouldn't remember any bodily being. Then the soul will be able to imbibe the knowledge. Song: you wasted the night in sleeping and the day in eating. Om Shanti. Who said this to the children? That is this phrase of the song, who has told to whom? So Baba says, since you are sitting in a school, it must definitely have been the teacher who said this. The question arises as to whether the teacher said this, the father said this, or the Satguru said this. Did father say, or the teacher, or the Satguru say that you wasted the night in sleeping and day in eating? Who said this? Who spoke these versions? First of all, it should enter you children's intellects that He is our unlimited Father. What is the first thing which should enter our intellect? That He is my unlimited Father, who is called the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Father. So these versions were spoken by the unlimited Father, that is So the song which was about how we waste our time in sleeping and in eating. So Baba says, therefore the father said it, the teacher as well as the Satguru said this. This is in the intellects of those of you who are students. No teacher who teaches in other colleges and universities is called a father or Satguru, whereas here Baba adopts these three forms and teaches us. We have the one who is playing the three roles. This too is a place of study which you can call a university or a college. It is still a study. First of all, you have to understand who is teaching you in this school. You children know that the incorporeal one, who is the father of all souls, the bestower of salvation for all, he is teaching us. This whole creation is the property of that one creator. Baba says the entire creation is the property of that one creator. What is that? It's the property of the creator. Baba just says this wonderful, he uses this wonderful term, that is, the creation is the property of the creator. Therefore, he himself sits here and tells you the secrets of the beginning, middle and end of the creation. You children have taken birth to the Father. Your intellects understand that he is the Father of all souls, and he is also called the ocean of knowledge and the knowledgeful one. The ocean of knowledge is the purifier. It is only through this knowledge that there can be salvation. The ocean of knowledge is the purifier, is knowledgeful, and the salvation also is possible through this knowledge. So human beings become pure from impure. You children are now sitting here. In no other school would it enter their intellects that the ocean of knowledge, the incorporeal one, is teaching them. It's only here that you know this. This is explained to you. Throughout the whole world in general and Bharat in particular, no one would understand that the incorporeal supreme soul is teaching them. It's only human teachers who teach them. They don't even have the knowledge that they are souls. Human beings are the teachers of that world, whereas here it is the Supreme Soul who teaches us. They don't even have the knowledge that they are souls, because while studying we have to be in that awareness. It is souls who study, it is souls who do everything. Souls do such and such a job through their organs. They are aware that they are souls, so they very quickly remember the names and forms. I'm doing this or I'm doing that. They only remember the names of bodies, but that is wrong. Baba just explains. We just remember everything based on body consciousness. First of all, we just remember the names of the bodies, which is wrong. First we are souls, then we adopt these bodies. The names of our bodies continue to change, but the name soul doesn't. Each soul's name is only one. The soul has said that I, this soul, only have one name, that is Shiva. Shiv Baba's soul has got one name, that is Shiva. The whole world knows this. All of those other names are given to bodies. Shiv Baba is only called Shiv, that's all. He doesn't have any other name. He doesn't have a visible body. Names are given to human beings. I am so and so, such and such a teacher is teaching me. You would mention the name. In fact, a soul carries out the work of the teacher through a body and teaches other souls. How Baba is making us this the lesson of a soul very firm. Baba says the soul teaches through his organs and plays his part according to the sanskars, because the sanskars are in the souls. However, everything works on the basis of the names given to the bodies. Here, Baba says the souls play their roles based on their sanskars. But the names which are given to the bodies, so everything just gets done based on the names which are given to the bodies. Here, you children know that. Who is teaching us? You children know that the incorporeal Father is teaching you. Where did your intellects go? Towards the incorporeal Father. I, a soul, now belong to that Father. The soul understands that the incorporeal Father comes. How just Baba just makes us be firm in this first chapter. Baba says the soul understands that the incorporeal Father comes and teaches you through his corporeal form. His name is Shiv. People also celebrate the birthday of Shiv, and Shiv is the unlimited Father. Therefore, he alone is the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is the Father of all souls. How do they celebrate his birthday? Does the soul, Baba is asking now, when he is the unlimited Father and when he is the Father of all souls, then how do they celebrate his birthday? Does the soul enter a body or enter a womb? No one knows that. The soul comes from up above. Christ is called a founder of a religion. The soul, first of all, that soul, first of all, has to come from up above. A Sato Pradhan soul comes down and he hasn't performed any sinful actions. The soul, when comes from up above, the soul is so pure that the soul doesn't perform any of the sinful actions. A soul is at first Sato Pradhan, then he goes through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. He performs sinful actions. When the soul becomes completely Tamo Pradhan, then all the sinful actions get performed. Because his soul at first is Sato Pradhan, when he comes down, he can't experience any sorrow. His Sato Pradhan soul can't experience any sorrow. It's only when the soul has been down for half of his time, then he begins to perform sinful actions. There truly was the Sun Dynasty kingdom 5,000 years ago. All other religions came into the existence later. The first religion is the original eternal deity religion was the first one. Then all other religions came into existence. So the people of the Bharat, were the masters of the world, and Bharat is called an imperishable land, and there were no other lands. Shiv Baba is the one. Who is he? Shiv Baba is the one who rectifies or who reforms everything which has gone wrong. Shiv, not Shankar, is called the innocent Lord. Shiv, the innocent Lord, is the one who reforms everything which has gone wrong. Shiv and Shankar aren't the same, they are different. There is no other praise of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar. There is only the praise of Shiv for putting right everything which has gone wrong. He says, I enter an ordinary old body. Thus one has completed his 84 births and the play is now to end. This old costume and these old relationships are all to be finished. Now whom should you remember? You don't remember the things which are to be finished. Baba says when something is to be finished, then we will not remember that anymore. Just Baba gives this wonderful example. When a new house is being built, the heart is removed from the old house. Then no one remembers the old one. Everyone just remembers the new one. This is an unlimited aspect. Everyone receives salvation, that is, everyone is liberated from the kingdom of Ravan. Ravan has spoilt everyone. What did he do? He has spoilt everyone. Bharat is absolutely poverty-stricken and corrupt. People refer to corruption as corruption and adulteration or stealing and cheating. People of the world consider corruption as corruption. What do they consider as corruption? Corruption refers to the stealing, adulterating the things, then cheating. However, the Father says the first form of corruption is to become impure. Because the bodies are created through vice, this is called the vicious world. The golden age is called the viceless world. There we were deities of the family path in the golden age. When they ask how the children can be born if the people remain pure and don't indulge in vice, tell them that you are establishing your kingdom not with physical power. People of the world always have this question that if everyone becomes pure, how can children be born? Just tell them, how are we establishing our kingdom? So we are establishing, so you have to tell them that you are establishing your kingdom not with the physical power but with the power of yoga. When the kingdom itself is established with the power of yoga, can't be children born with that power? Therefore, since that's the viceless world where there are pure households, can children not be born with through the power of yoga? So Baba says, as the king and queen are completely viceless, so too are the subjects. Here all are completely vicious. There are no vices in the golden age. That's called the godly kingdom. It's established by God the Father, and this is now the kingdom of Ravan. Shiv Baba, who established heaven, is worshipped, and they have been burning Ravan, the one who created hell. What do? Baba says, Shiv Baba is worshipped because Baba creates heaven. And what does Ravan do, who has created the hell? He's been burnt. And then they worship Shiv Baba and they burn Ravan. No one knows when the copper age began. This is also something to be understood. This is a tamo pradhan devilish world. That's the godly world. That's the godly world, and that's called pure divine world, which is called heaven. And this is hell, an impure world. Only those who study every day will understand these things. Only those who study every day will understand these things. Many say that there isn't a school at this place. Some of us say that we don't have a school. Baba says, but this is the head office. You can come here and take directions. It's not a big thing. The world cycle is explained in a second. The golden and silver ages have passed, and the copper and iron ages have also passed. It is now the confluence age. So, what has passed? The golden, silver, and copper and iron ages. Baba says this is the time of the confluence age, and you have to study in order to go to that new world, and everyone has a right to study. Baba, I am doing this job. Some children tell Baba, I am doing this job. Acha, just come and take this knowledge for 1 week, then go back. You will continue to receive Murlis. First, you definitely have to sit in the furnace for 7 days, even though they come for 7 days, not all their intellects remain the same. To stay in a furnace for 7 days means you mustn't remember anyone during that time. Just look at the process, how it was very strict. So to stay in a furnace for 7 days means you shouldn't remember anyone during that time. So there shouldn't be any other correspondence with anyone. Not everyone can understand to that same extent. Here the impure have to become pure. This too is a disease. Baba says this too is a disease. Human beings have been diseased for half a cycle. They have to be made to sit separately. They shouldn't have no company at all. If they went outside, they would eat impure things and food cooked by impure beings. In the golden age, there were pure deities. Look how people build. So when we don't maintain the purity of the body or mind, when we consume food prepared by impure ones, whereas Baba says the golden age deities were very pure, look how people build temples, special temples to them. The impure ones can't touch the deity idols. At this time, human beings are completely impure and corrupt. Their bodies are created through poison, and this is why they are called corrupt. Even the bodies of sannyasis have been created through poison. That's why the father says, how do they take birth? Even the bodies of the sannyasis have been created through poison. The father says, first the souls have to become pure. Then the bodies also will have to be pure. This is why all of these old impure bodies will be destroyed. Everyone has to return home. And this is the time of the settlement. Everyone has to become pure and return home. How impure old world. Everyone has to settle. Baba has the children. Baba just awakens that stage of unlimited disinterest among children. So we definitely have to return home. But how do we return home? Baba says we have to first become pure, then return home. It's only in Bharat that the people have the festival of Holika. Here the bodies of 5 elements are Tamo Pradhan. In the golden age, the bodies are Sato Pradhan. There is the picture of Sri Krishna. Hell has to be kicked away because you have to go to that golden age. When a corpse is being taken to the cremation ground, the face is at first towards the city and the feet towards the crematorium. However, when they enter the crematorium, they turn the corpse around. You are now going to heaven and your faces are towards that. Towards which side? Towards heaven. Your faces are towards the land of silence and the land of happiness. Your feet are towards the land of sorrow. The faces are towards the land of silence, the land of happiness. That's the matter of corpse, whereas here you have to make effort. That's the matter of a corpse. Someone has to turn that corpse. Here it is the matter of the effort to die alive. So Baba says, here you have to make effort while remembering the sweet home. You souls will go to that sweet home. This is something for your intellects to practice. So the Father sits here and tells you all the secrets. You souls know that you have to return home. Mothers, do you know where do you have to return? So you have to return home. These are the old costumes in this old world. To say that the play has come to an end means you have played your roles of 84 births. It's also been explained that not everyone takes 84 births. Those who come later in other religions definitely take fewer births. Buddhists have fewer births than those of Islam. The Christians take even fewer births. And Sikhs believe in Guru Nanak. They only have come just some time back. It's a matter of 500 years since Guru Nanak. Therefore, they wouldn't take 84 births, and this can be calculated. So there are so many births in 5,000 years. There must definitely be many births in 500 years. How many births do we take in 5,000 years? How many? Baba says there must be this many births in 500 years, perhaps 12 to 13 births. It's the season of the untimely death. So Baba says in that duration of 500, maximum 12 to 13 births, because there is a lot of uncertainty. So it's 2000 years since Christ. Therefore, how many births would souls have taken in that time? It would be less than half the number of births. That's the calculation. Some may take so many births, others a different number, but you can't tell accurately how many births. You mustn't waste too much time debating these things. Your duty, let the soul take how many births the soul has to take. Your duty is to remember the Father. Don't use your intellect in wasteful matters. Have yoga with the Father and understand the cycle, because it's only by having remembrance that your sins will be absolved. This requires effort. The sins will be absolved through remembrance. This is why people speak of the ancient yoga of Bharat. Only the Father teaches this. There is no question of yoga in the golden and the silver ages. The Hatha yoga then begins on the path of devotion. This is easy Raj Yoga. Hatha Yoga, then it starts. On the path of devotion, this is easy Raj Yoga, and the Father says, you will become pure by remembering me. The most prominent thing is remembrance. Don't commit any sin. Temples are built to the deities because they are pure. The priests who look after the temples are impure. They bathe the idols of the pure deities. In fact, even the hands of the impure ones must not even touch them. All of those things are the customs and systems of the path of devotion. We are now becoming pure. When we have become pure, we will become deities. There is no need for worship there. Only the one Father is the bestower of salvation for all. Only He is called the innocent Lord. I enter this impure body in this impure world in the kingdom of Ravan, in the old kingdom of Ravan. Yes, He can enter anyone's body and speak a Murli. That doesn't mean that He is omnipresent. Baba can enter anyone's body and speak a Murli, but it doesn't mean He is omnipresent. Each one has his own soul. In the form they fill in, there is the question, who is the Father of your soul? However, they don't understand this. There is only the one Father of all souls. We are all brothers, and there is only one Father. We receive our inheritance of liberation in life from Him. Only He is the liberator and He is the guide. He will take all souls back to the sweet home. This is why this old world is to be destroyed. Baba takes all souls back to the sweet home, and this is why this old world is to be destroyed. People celebrate the festival of Holika. All the bodies will be destroyed. They just follow that. They celebrate the festival. All the bodies will be destroyed and the souls will return home. Then in the golden age, there will be very few people. You have to understand who is carrying out the establishment of that golden age and who carries out the destruction of this iron age. This is clearly written. It said, when you give love, you receive love. If you give love, you receive love. The Father says, those who do a lot of service to change humans into deities, for me, are the ones who are loved the most. Those who make effort will receive a high status. You souls are to receive your inheritance from the Father, the Supreme Soul. You have to become soul conscious. Some make many mistakes and their old habits become very firm. Some make many mistakes and their old habits become very firm. No matter how much you explain to them, they don't break those habits. They reduce their own status through that. Acha. To you, sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love remembrance and Good morning from the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bab Dada, and thank you, Baba. The essence for Dharana, the first one: don't waste your time debating anything. You should not disturb your mind by getting into the debates with anyone. Your intellect shouldn't be used for wasteful matters. Stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance for as long as possible and have your sins absolved. Instill the habit of remaining soul conscious. Second one, turn your face away from this old world. Remember the land of peace and the land of happiness. A new building is being built. Therefore, remove your heart from this old one. The new one is being built. So we should remove our intellect from this old one. Today's blessing: may you constantly be an embodiment of power, and with the awareness of this godly clan, be able to face Maya. With the awareness of this godly clan, you will be able to face Maya, and you will thereby remain constantly an embodiment of power. In order to be successful in any task, first of all, become aware that you are an embodiment of power. When you have power, it will be easy for you to face Maya. As is your awareness, so will be your form. Therefore, constantly have this powerful awareness. While I am in this spiritual birth, I am on godly service at every second, in every thought, in every task. And this is my godly clan. The seed of this awareness will finish all weaknesses. As long as I am in this spiritual birth, I'll be able to, I'm using my every second, every thought, every task on that godly task. Every thought, every moment, every task, and this is my godly clan. The seat of this awareness will finish all weaknesses. When we use our every second thought and every task in that awareness, slogan, the truth is automatically proved at the right time. It doesn't need to be proved. Today's Avyak signals: imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility to become great. The main obstacle that comes to the majority in service is, I did this. Only I can do this. What is that main obstacle? I did this. Only I can do this. When this consciousness of I comes, it's called the ego of knowledge, the ego of the intellect, and the ego of service. Obstacles come through these forms. In order to overcome this type of obstacle, always remember one phrase: I am an instrument. Only by becoming an instrument can you be incorporeal, egoless, and humble, and stay in that state which is free from waste thoughts. When you imbibe this, the atmosphere becomes free from obstacles. So when we are in the awareness of being the instrument, then we will be able to be stable in the stage of the incorporeal, egoless, and being humble. Of course, in Delhi, the religious conference was very fantastic. Many saints had come. Everyone said that the task carried out by Brahma Kumaris can't be done by anyone, because we have our branches in 140 countries. The way in which these things are carried out, it's good. And we had this ceremony to honor the Yugals. At least I think 200 Yugals were there. So Baba always tells when there is that complete purity among the householders, there will be a revolution, and that is the proof of Baba's knowledge to the world and saints especially. So when we had that program, so that proved that only Brahma Kumaris can do this. And they said that only Brahma Kumaris can have this kind of life. So we have reached to that point where they realized that only these people can do. So when they came to Baba's home, they said that you organize this conference every 6 months, and the conference should happen for a month. So because every one of us should get a chance to express our views, because due to time constraints we were allowed to express our things for maximum 10 minutes. So this program must take place for a minimum of 1 month duration. We have come here Baba is enabling his things very well. So we all are seeing how Baba's things are having that progress. Om Shanti. All the surrendered and trial brothers and sisters are requested to visit Kamal Kunj at 10:30 a.m. and today we will offer bhog to Baba, and those brothers and sisters who have received the slips, they are requested to be at the meeting hall behind the conference hall, where the trance messenger sister will meet all of you. All the brothers and sisters of BK Colony and Shantivan and other campuses, as announced every year, we also have this exam, that is the 100 objective type questions, which is on 10th May. So all of you who are interested to take part in that exam, you are requested to get your names registered with Chiranjeevi Lal brother between 1st and 3rd May. The evening meditation from 6 to 8 p.m. is at Dadiji's meeting hall. Now bhog will be offered to Baba. Om Shanti. Today I reached the subtle region to offer bhog to Baba. As soon as I reached the subtle region, Baba just emerged one of the scenes. It was about it was written in writing that in somewhere it was written Shiv Shiv, then Ram Ram, then Hanuman. So such words were visible. I just asked Baba, what is the scene about? The words which are used by the worldly people are visible. Then Baba just looked at me for a second and just smiled. Then Baba said, "Child, these words have the more weightage in today's world, because the devotees of Shiva always get engrossed in the publicity of Shiva's name, and if they are the devotees of Ram, then they get engrossed in glorifying his name." Then Baba just related, and then what is happening what's there in you children's heart. Then I said, Baba, that secret will be revealed by you. Baba, just while saying this, Baba said that The only one word should always be uttered from, or it must be in your heart and in the hearts of the worldly people, that only this one, then only the revelation, the flag of the revelation will be hosted. It's of course it's going on now. Baba is on the tour, and Baba also said, of course, it's in the process of getting revealed. Baba doesn't sit in one place. Baba just takes a tour around the four corners of the world, sometimes towards children, and sometimes for devotees, sometimes for other souls, to listen the thoughts or the things, or to know the hearts of the children or the devotees. Baba in the form of the father, teacher and Sadguru. And whereas Baba has been giving us his teachings and he's been explaining from a long time, the people of the world, if they do anything wrong, they don't think before doing anything. Whereas you children have the fourth hand, that is Dharmaraj. To the extent the revolution takes place, and you children have, when you progress, and Baba's name will be glorified. On the other hand, sometimes children also are not wise enough to know, they perform such actions where Baba has to use his fourth role, that is Dharmaraj. That's why, according to the time, Baba's children must be you must be alert, so that you will not be affected by Maya's war. There shouldn't be even the trace or the shadow of Maya's things on you. You shouldn't be under that influence. How in the world there is an extreme show of the path of devotion. On the other hand, even the influence of knowledge is also very much. So according to the time, it's the time to get into the essence and not to go into the expansion, and this is the effort that has to be made. Baba just emerged that scene, and he related that, he explained about that scene, and Bhog was in front of Baba, and Baba with so much love accepted Bhog. And Baba said that on the day of Satguru Var, the special love and remembrance of children and all those who offer Bhog to Baba. So in the same way, Baba also has a lot of love and remembrance, and some of the children also experience. All the children, whoever comes from whichever place, they come to Baba's home and they become completely content, and then they go back. So Baba gave a lot of love-filled remembrance, and while carrying that love and remembrance, I just came down. Om Shanti. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Janki Ji. Brahma Baba used to make us practice, children. Sometimes he would even feed us 36 varieties of food. He must have fed us with great love. Sometimes he would say, listen, no, only roti. See how much remembrance of the Father he had second by second. Secondly, why am I telling you this? Here the atmosphere is like this. There is the gathering and understanding is also being received. On the top of that, there is an opportunity to practice because there is nothing, no other work to do. Such an atmosphere, such a company, everyone is sitting here for this very reason. Service holders are also, indeed, they are also doing the service, but the knowledge that has been taught here remains active, that I am a child, I am a soul, I am a child of the Supreme Soul, and I am a service holder through mind, words, and actions. We don't say Vani, rather, we don't speak much, but is there anything required, something like this or that? Om Shanti.